I'm going to be doing a whispered slash soft spoken video for you guys. And basically, I don't do this a lot. I don't know if I've ever done this on my YouTube, but in general, I do this. It is mostly tarot that I do, but I have been doing runes and tarot on and off since I was younger. And basically, I made a video about my spiritual journey. It was a requested video. And basically, I am relearning runes because I don't really have a lot of knowledge. I got my Palo Santo going so that it cleanses everything. And I got this bag here full of runes that were made for me special by one of my subscribers and friend. So thank you. I am studying runes again, and I'm very familiar with tarot, and I think tarot is better for the collective. However, I'm going to give this a shot. So if you are drawn to this video, or if you're just curious about runes, then this video is for you. If not, I hope that it will be relaxing enough for you, okay? And I also have my Starseed tarot deck here. Gotta make sure not to make too much noise when I grab for things here. Okay. And this one I think will be good for elaborating on things, even if it doesn't have to do with the actual reading of the runes. So I am cleansing everything, but before I begin, I wanted to show you guys. Well, first I should tell you I am an American, and I know most of my subscribers are American, but that means I'm a mutt. And if you're American, you know what that means. So I am a lot of things. I grew up knowing my Italian heritage, and a lot of people don't think I'm Italian because the blonde hair, and I've had very blonde hair since I was younger. And I should actually put up a picture so you guys can see. I did a video on my spiritual journey, and now I'm going to do one on one of my other ethnicities. So basically, I wanted to show you guys some things first, okay? I'm wearing special jewelry today besides my typical wedding ring. This one is a great grandmother of mine. It was given to me. This is from my mother's side. And this one is also, it's kind of stuck on my finger. My finger has got a little bit bigger since I had a baby, which I'm working on. But this one here is Avalon Shell, and this is like sterling silver. See that. Okay. So these are special. These are my ancestors' rings. Let me show you this one again in case you didn't see it. I believe this is gold. I'm not really sure. And then it's got this red little stone, and I don't know if it's a real ruby or what, but it's important. And this is from when I was younger. I believe someone gave it to me because they knew that I collected stones. But I've had this for over 10 years now, and I forget what this stone is called, but if you look close, it's very shiny. I don't know if you can see it, but these are my special jewelry. Okay. And then I also have this necklace that I made. Probably not my best, but what can you do? What can you do, right? I like it, and I guess that's all that matters. So, another thing I wanted to show you guys. Well, I used this in one of my recent videos. Hopefully I'll get to post it. It doesn't need to be cleansed, but I run it through smoke from Palo Santo anyways. This is green Kyanite, and I was very lucky to come across it because certain colors are rare or hard to find, and this one is a very powerful stone. Like, I'm very in tune with this stone. Like, when I put it by my third eye, I definitely felt something the other day. But it doesn't have to be cleansed, just like selenite. And it is a very special stone. Okay. So, the next one I wanted to show you, since we're doing ruins, is the Sunstone. Now this is like a pink sunstone, but from what I understand, because I've been studying Norse or Scandinavian culture, I've been watching a lot of videos and reading a lot. The sunstone was used because they would always travel in boats, and it helped them to know where they were going. So if you hold it up to the sun and it's cloudy or something, it shows you where the sun is, I think, or it helps you figure out what direction. But this is the stone here. It's got this iridescent ness to it. It's very cool, very unique, and I got it along with the Kyanite stone. So I'm keeping that out here in the spirit of Norse. So for those of you who don't know, I don't know if I am going to post the video I did that was a request by one of my subscribers. She wanted to know my spiritual journey because she is on one of her own, and she just wanted to know mine. And it's hard for me to talk about myself in that sense, because I kind of feel like a bit of a narcissist or someone with delusions of grandeur. But since this is a spiritual channel page, I figure, I would do that for her. I don't know how many people will like it, or if I'm going to keep the video up. And I did my nails, as you can see. So we are going to do I'm going to try to do, I guess, a reading for the collective with the ruins. And I may have to look them up. They are the, I believe it's the Elder Furthark, and I may be saying that wrong. Some of you may know I speak Spanish, or I'm pretty fluent in Spanish. I also speak a little tiny bit of Italian with my Italian heritage. And I also, I want to learn Norwegian, which is part of Scandinavia. And there's Swedish, Norwegian, and Danish, which I have also. And I'm not gonna lie, what really got me into this, and from the videos I've been watching, the Norse, Norwegian, Swedish, that whole area, they're very different, but they're very connected. And I'm all three, so I'm a bit of a mutt. I'm an American, so I'm a mutt. I'm part of the big mixing pot. Most of my viewers are from America, so if you're from America, you know what the term mutt means as far as ethnicities. So, I am going to need a little bit of help looking things up because I'm trying to memorize. This may make a little bit of noise. I'm doing the best that I can. So let's go ahead and just kind of mix this up a little bit. I'm going to be pulling 3 runes with the intention of guidance for the collective or anyone who feels attracted to this video. Okay, so let's begin. And everyone has a different way of doing runes, and same with tarot. So basically, I just use my intuition and what feels right to me. Once you know basic what you're doing, that's a good way to go about it, okay? So let's just mix these up in here, and I'm going to intuitively pick 3 instead of dumping them out, which is what some people do. Okay, intuitively I feel this one. So these were made by a subscriber. They're absolutely wonderful. So we got this one, if you can see that. It'll be one of ours. I don't know if I'm going to do past, present, or future. But I'm going to do a 3 reading. So let's go ahead. Mix this up a bit more in the bag. Which actually doesn't sound too bad. Like I said, I have Norse or Scandinavian in me, and that could explain the blonde hair. I was very blonde when I was a kid, like blindingly blonde. When people say, oh, I had blonde hair when I was little, until you've seen how blonde my hair was, then you may know. But it's not a competition, so let's fix this a bit. Okay. The intention of who has ever read this for the collective. Okay. And this may not be the best reading, and the next one that I picked is this one, and I don't have the symbols completely memorized. So, set that down there. Okay. I'm going to do one more. And if you're interested in your own tarot reading, Reiki session, I'm a part of many groups on Facebook, which I get a lot of requests, and Instagram, and I have a TikTok now, or I have had one, so you can email me or whatever, and I can go ahead and do that for you. This one. Okay. So this is the next one I chose. We're just doing a 3 reading. I'm not sure if I'm going to do past, present, and future, like I said. But let's go ahead and see what we got here, okay? And I am going to look it up. Tarot, I don't typically have to. And I don't know how to pronounce it I don't know if this is Norwegian. I'm just gonna say Norwegian, okay? This is the Alges, the elk. It's protection, shield, and ward off the evil eye. So that's a pretty good one right there, I would think. Before we put the whole reading together, let's get all of the meanings, okay? This one is I do not know how to pronounce that. Thursas. If you know how to pronounce any of these, let me know. And that's this one, and it is reactive force defense conflict. And I kind of feel like this could be what is going on in the world. I didn't really want to go there, but it could be. Who knows? Alright, so then the next one is I don't know how to pronounce this either. Tawas. It is the honor, justice, leadership, and authority. So these all have something in common. The first one is protection. So I feel like even though there's past, present, and future, I'm going to say that whatever you're going through, or as a collective, whatever we're going through, there is protection, like a shield, and it wards off the evil eye. So if anyone's thinking bad of you, or, you're going through a situation where you feel like you're not protected, you are. In the past, maybe, but I would say still. And then the next one, as we said, this one is Therisas. It is thorn, reactive force, defense, and conflict. So this could be what's going on in the world, because there is conflict and reactive force going on throughout the entire world. And this one is justice, leadership, and authority. So I see that we are protected in whatever situation. This may apply to you personally, or it could be as a whole, what we're going through. Protection, using force and conflict is what we have right now. And then we also have, justice, leadership, and authority. This actually sounds pretty good for being with ruins, typically you ask a question and that's how you get an answer, but I feel like it could be very for the collective right now, what we are facing in the world, or just in general in our lives. There's been some retrogrades, there's been some portals, if you believe in that, and basically it seems like it very well could be. So I'm going to set these off to the side here as gently as I can, and these have such a nice sound to it. Thank you so much to my subscriber that made these for me. They mean the world to me, and a lot of people who do ruins say that it's best to have them either made yourself or by someone with good intention, and that is so cool. So basically that one is saying some stuff here. So let's go ahead And I'm gonna do, I think I'll start off with a 1-card reading from my Starseed Oracle deck. And I'm not really big on getting a lot of decks. I have 2 tarot card decks. They're both Rider-Waite, they just look different. And this one just stuck out to me. So, and it gives you direct advice rather as tarot, especially the Rider-Waite deck. You have to, you kind of have to really study it a bit more, which I've been doing for a long time. So, alright, I'm going to pause this while I go ahead and shuffle it. That way I don't make too much noise, okay? Okay, so guys, in my Oracle deck, my Starseed Oracle deck, I got some similar. I did a 3-card reading. The first one is Trust the Timing. It's got a pretty picture here. Some plants in the snow, and it's trust the timing. So it says trust the wave you came in on. Timing is not running out. Then I got Star Brothers, and this says Horse Energy, Protection, Loyalty, Safety, and Trust. And the next one is Earthed, Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. So basically what I get from this reading is just the wave you came in on. So basically, whatever you're going through, or whatever we as a collective are going through, you know, time is not running out. The right thing will happen at the right time. Protection, loyalty, and safety, trust. Protection, which is also what I got in the reading from the runes. So, pretty coincidental. And Earth, learning to be human in the world, but not of it, which is very fitting too, because even though the world may be doing, it could be like, if this applies to your life in general, like I said, if this is attracted to you, then, you know, otherwise for the collective, this is a very sensitive subject, and I don't usually do collective readings, but this seems very fitting, and it touches on a subject I don't really want to speak on right now. But protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. It keeps coming up. Trust, loyalty, safety, protection. So we have protection, okay? And learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. So basically, what's going on in the world, or what's going on in your life, you know, remember that you are a soul first, and you're a soul first, and a human second. So your soul, instead of worrying about things that are going on, remember who you are. Remember that you are, don't be afraid. There is protection, and fear is control. And if you're a spiritual person, work on your spirituality. Work on you know, having control over the things that you have control over, which is you, and working on your health in your body, your temple, and being a soul and not a part of this world. Know that you are in this world, but you are not of this world. So it's a very interesting reading here. And I'll show you the two other cards. This is the second one. Basically, looks like it's showing two birds that are looking out and protected by these birds watching. See, there's a man here, two birds looking out, and this one shows a person, the one learned to be, you are in this world, but you are not of it. So there's someone, looks like they're working on their soul, and rather than focusing on things of the world, even though that is a hard thing to do, and I'm not saying, all I'm basically saying is what this is saying: work on your spirituality, work on what you can control, work on focusing on not living in fear, and focus on your spirituality. And that's what I get from the ruins, that's what I get from that. So overall protection, and overall, work on yourself as a soul. Spirituality first. And I love that last card, because I always say that, whatever is going on in your life or whatever is going on in the world, take time to take a break from it, even though it's scary in your life or in the world, and realize that you are a soul in a human body on this planet. So if you'd like me to go into further detail or have any questions, I'm sorry that this may have, since it's for the collective, it may have been touching on a subject that is on everyone's mind right now, but just know that fear will not help, and control what you can, which is you, your health, your spirituality, whatever you believe in. Okay? So that is my first attempt at a collective reading. If you'd like your own personal reading, you can contact me. I do it for free and take donations. I don't like to charge for things like this. It is actually a beautiful morning, and I have been up all night working on videos. So with that being said, I hope this was relaxing enough. And if it wasn't relaxing, maybe it was a bit informative. If this does apply to you personally, let me know. If not, I would just disregard. Okay? So, with that being said, I hope you all have a great night, and let me know. Okay? Good night.